the small forward position. At 6'6", number 25, P.J. Washington. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. At shooting guard, 6'5", number 77, DET Quadruple. At the other forward position, 6'9", number 51, MP. Your Philadelphia 76ers head coach is Nick Nurse. Once again, the starter for your Philadelphia 76ers.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Shepard. Holland is out there with Thompson. And it's Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center position for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Joel Embiid out there with MP. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar. But either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Here's Edgecombe. Back to MP. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
6 to shoot. Pass to Holland. From deep. A rebound by Washington. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Maxey finds MP. Now, here's Washington. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Cunningham outside. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
Assisted by
reverse hit home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display. MP's shot is good.
Readiness is so important. And the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Shoots over Embiid. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Edgecombe with it. There's the 3. Drills it from outside.
Nice possession. Embiid giving him a great look there.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Here's Maxey. Stolen by Thompson. Inside, here's Holland. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And what great anticipation by Thompson to get the steal that sparked that break.
Embiid against Duren. And Embiid throws it down hard.
Well, you got to be confident with your ball handling trying something like that. MP with the incredible move.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Thompson. 11 points last game. Cunningham outside. Over Maxey. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Holland, just 5 on the clock. Here's Shepard. And it's MP with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 5. Now Edgecombe. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. And Embiid throws it down.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Here's Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Trying to end the drought, and the rejection by MP.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. That shot off. Some solid defense from Maxey. Washington passes to MP. Driving inside. Tipped away. Maxey finds MP. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot. Edgecombe's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. MB is number 1. Jalen Duren, 3rd.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Duren with the screen on Washington. Pass to Holland. Shoots a 3. They get it back. Duren. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. MP outside. And here is Washington. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Here's Holland. Covered by MP. That one, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Duran with a screen on Washington. And Duran slams it in.
Well, you've got to like the instincts there from Thompson to find his teammate off the pick and roll.
To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Cunningham looking around. Over Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 17. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. MP finds Maxey. From about 19 feet, Thompson with the rebound.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Pass to Holland. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And Philadelphia has possession. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Now here's Thompson. Duran with a screen on Washington. Pass to Duran. Bounce pass from Cunningham. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Back to MP. Maxey in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Furphy. Back to Cunningham. Here's Holland. Puts up a 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's McCain. Covered by Cunningham. Back to MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 15 points for MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Cunningham outside. And it's Parker in the corner. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the first. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could. Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
And here is Cousins. Pass to Ayton. Parker outside. 3-pointer. That one misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He had 46 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Detroit
The Pistons shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They usually get the job done there.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Detroit making a switch here. Sims is checked in. 34 seconds left in the first. Over to the wing. Pocket 6. Cousins, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
MP getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Parker out there with Ayton. And there's House. And it's Cousins in at the point. MP with a screen on Parker. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Here's Cousins. Pass to Ayton. Here's Murphy. Out to Parker. Launches it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these teams were in 2 completely different categories last year, but hopefully the season series this year is much more competitive.
Here's Cousins. That one goes. Count it. Cousins has got 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of them.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
And so Cousins will bring it up for Detroit. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defense that's showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Cousins with the bounce pass. Ayton sets the pick for Wembanyama. And it's Ayton missing.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Detroit foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
First personal foul. Second team.
First one falls for him.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Edwards.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Thompson. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a tremendous athlete. Asar Thompson is hard to contain down low.
Pass to Aldama. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. In the corner, it's McCain. 6 on the shot clock. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Pass to Aldama. Now McCain. Back to MP. It's good. And now that's 35 points for MP.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And here's Thompson. To the middle, looking for Ayton. He gets it in there.
And look, Ayton is a big body. So when he sets that well-timed screen, it's not easy to quickly get around it.
And that one's good. MP.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Assisted by.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Holland, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there's a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Warriors, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Here's MP. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. MP's got 41.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Help him, mismatch.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Holland, the pass to Ayton. Unloads from 13. No good off the front iron. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The drive by MP. Down low. And stolen by Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Pass to Shepard. To the paint. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The 76ers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Now Thompson, he's got 8. The kick out to Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. For the 3. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. Cunningham with some nice D. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Tim Hardaway Jr. checked in for Santi Aldama.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. Holland. And they'll get another chance. Duran with a screen on Washington. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the shot is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Cunningham. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. MP with a screen on Cunningham. Offensive rebound. Maxey passes to Hardaway. His three-pointer's off the mark.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Inside. Pass to Duran. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one.
Now in for Philadelphia.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Holland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Whoa! That was incredible. MP, everybody.
And, well, Detroit shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Pass to Holland from beyond the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. MP passes to Maxey. Back to MP. Kicks it out to Maxey. MP right side. The 76ers. Oh, look at that.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Hits it from three-point range.
For 3.
Cunningham's got 6.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. 1:05 left in the first half. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Duran with the screen on Edwards. Pass to Holland, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Looking at some numbers for MP, he's coming off an excellent season. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And, well, Detroit shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Pass to Holland. The Pistons working the ball around now. And the rejection by MP.
Pistons ball.
.26 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the clock. Here's Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's to the inside. And MP throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's Philadelphia sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the 3, he does it all.
That is more than enough of us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Embiid, and it's Washington in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, look at him get up. Cade has some hops now.
MP finds Maxey. Fires the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now, here's Cunningham. To the middle. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Here's Holland. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Maxey. And the shot goes in. And that's 13 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Shepard. There's the lob to Duren. Embiid with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. Plays it up and banks it in. Edgecombe's got 10 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 8. They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one is off.
At the line for the Pistons, Holland.
And the second free throw, good. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Washington kicks to Maxey. On the wing, MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Cunningham with it. Inside, pass to Holland. Duren with the screen on MP. The kick out to Cunningham. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Detroit, no good that time either. MP passes to Embiid. Holland with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Duren. And here's Thompson. He's covered by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holland. No good on the 3.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Maxey, no good. Detroit has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Shepard. Kept alive. Back to Thompson. Duren with the screen on Washington. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And stolen by Maxey. Now, MP. Back to Maxey. Over Cunningham. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by MP. 15 points for Tyrese Maxey. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Cunningham. Over Maxey. Collins kicks to Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. MP with the bounce pass. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Going inside. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Cunningham drives in. Floats one. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Edgecombe. MP sets the screen for Edgecombe. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Edgecombe's got 14.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The Pistons on offense. And here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Here's Thompson. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th.
And MP throws it down.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
And so it's Detroit with it. Now Cunningham. Clock at 4. Pass to Holland. They could use a bucket. And the rejection by MP.
Detroit ball.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Bosh is checked in for Embiid. Santi Aldama comes in for P.J. Washington. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Ball range from the inbound. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the 76ers making a change here.
Number 22, Mark Sears.
Here's Kendall. It's blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Back to MP. Screen by MP. 5 on the clock. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Cunningham outside, looking to get it going. That's good on the jump shot. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
MP with it. Duren picks him up. Screen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Pass to Shepard. Cunningham outside. Down low. And Duren slams it in.
Moving well. Duren working in the two-man game.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Detroit making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. To the paint, trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double. That's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Cousins. Here's Holland. He tries for three.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Edwards, he's checked in for Bosch. And a switcher also for Detroit. Parker's checked in. Back to MP. Another bucket. Wow!
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Pistons shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Shepard, the pass to Cousins. Edwards against Thompson. Parker outside. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. Now McCain. Covered by Parker. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist from Duren. 7 points here for Cousins.
And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target. Oh, what a move by MP, just relentlessly attacking the rim.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And, well, Detroit shooting just 34% from the floor. Cousins, the pass to Duren.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Shepard. Inside. Cousins, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
McCain. Here's MP. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson, the bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Out to Parker from outside the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. It's stolen by McCain. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The 76ers, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Hardaway's checked in for Philadelphia. The 3. Cans it from downtown. Hardaway's got his second basket of the night.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Cunningham left side. Now the 76ers on the break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Cousins. 7 points in the game. Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. And the basket is good. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Philadelphia, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to...
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know,